Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I'm here to do a a reading for the collective for Monday, January 24th, 2022. Happy birthday to all anybody who has birthday. What are we in now? We're officially in Aquarius now, right? Right? Because we just came out of Capricorn. Yeah, we're in Aquarius. Happy birthday to all you Aquarians out there. All right, so I'm going to be, of course, it's Monday, so I I'm going to use my, what is it? Mystic Mondays Tarot. Let's see what's going on for us on this Monday. Six of Pentacles. Interesting. There's some juggling going on. Very adept juggling. Six of Pentacles is there's enough to go around. There's the ability to be generous, to give and receive. This is where the balance happens. There's balance here. There's some kind of I can't even think of the word. So I won't. I'll just keep going. Okay, and then we get the Nine of Cups. Ooh, this is all about wish fulfillment, dream fulfillment, feeling really emotionally happy, content, excited for having gotten yourself to a point. Somehow you've managed, or you're going to manage to bring yourself into balance. And it's like everything just lines up perfectly for you once you do this. And these colors are so similar as well. You know, being in orange. Orange is like the color of the sacral chakra. Sacral? Am I saying it right? The second chakra, where it's about creativity and being in that place of inspiration, and it it's directly connected to your heart, to it's something that you love to do somehow. This is where the balance is coming from, is doing something that brings you so much satisfaction and joy and love and just all the good feelings. Yeah. Okay. And the Hanged Woman doing her Ariel. Couldn't think of what this was called when I first picked this card. Ariel, I don't know how you say it exactly, but she's she's doing her acrobatic thing with the silks up in the air, and she's kind of, the hanged woman is isn't doing anything in this moment. This is about gaining a new perspective. This is about there's some sense of resting here, like having worked very hard to get yourself to a certain place, and so now you're just like, okay, i'm going to assess what has gotten me here, how far I've come so far, how far. Yeah. And using your inspiration and your emotions, your heart, your creativity is all going into supporting you as you figure out your next move. Or even if it's not a figuring out, it's a resting until you have built up your strength again to do the next phase of um, acrobatics. And 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups, typically is about sadness, loss. This is why you're stepping back or hanging back, as it were. Um, okay. So in this card, 3 of the Cups have this kind of more orangey liquid, which reflects all the colors from the cards that we've pulled, even, the silks here. And then 2 of the Cups have more of the blue. So it seems like there's not even necessarily some kind of loss that you're dealing with, but it's more like you have you have figured out this part of how to get yourself somewhere. I don't know if I'm saying this very well, but it's like you've tapped into your creativity, your inspiration, you've created something, you've gotten yourself in balance, you've created some kind of wish fulfillment for yourself through doing this. But it's that point where you kind of achieved this big goal and then you're like, now what? I thought maybe there would be more satisfaction with this, but I'm still kind of like, there must be something more. And with these colors, with the blues, it's like throat chakra, third eye. Um, there's even a little bit of purple there, crown chakra. This is like leveling up to a place that is more meaningful in whatever you're doing. So it's not just about say um creating or manifesting the physical things, which of course are great. You have the money, um you have the love, the connections, the support, all that. Now it's time to understand that there's a higher power, that you have this higher power that's kind of been there helping you along, kind of in the background. It almost feels like you know, it's part of the support, it's part of the net that's there to catch you if you fall. And so it's time to focus on these other 2 cups. It's time to focus on a different, I don't know how to say it, a different level, a different it's shifting your perspective. This is the perspective shift, understanding that there's like that whole idea that we can't take anything with us when we die. You're going to the next level of what's truly meaningful for you. You're about to. Okay. Having trouble explaining all this, but it feels really good too. Let me pull some cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Change. Yeah. This really embodies, really encompasses what I'm speaking of. This is big change happening. You're moving from one way of seeing things, one sort of set of goals that you have potentially reached or you're about to. And it's like, okay, now what? Now there's things are being stirred up. There's an understanding that it's time for the next cycle. It's time for that perspective shift. Faith. Yeah. Having faith that that's that net, that security is there when you need it. You are being supported. You are being nurtured. Her belly is the planet, is the earth. This change involves you birthing something new into the world. Something that is more meaningful to you. That is it's going to allow you to tap into a part of yourself that you haven't had access to up to this point. And so this is a time of it kind of feels like a time hmm, this is the resting. This is the perspective shift. Knowing that when it's time to act, you'll know. You'll have the understanding, the inspiration, that aha moment. And that's all coming from your higher power. You got to have faith that things are going to work out the way they're supposed to. They will. And the void. Ooh, the void. Um the void is that place of pure possibility, potential. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Jojo. Um you are contemplating your possibilities. You're allowing yourself to just maybe you're trying on different ideas, just kind of like, what would it be if I did this or that, like how would it feel, that kind of thing. But also you're allowing yourself to be led. You're kind of you're leaning back and you're like, something is going to come from this at some point that's really going to give me a boost. That's really going to it'll just fall into place, and you'll know that it's right because it feels right. And boundaries. Didn't this come up yesterday? I think it did. For the weekend. No, it came up for one of the readings I just did. Maybe it was Scorpio. Anyway, um creating some kind of boundaries. What this card is like, it's keeping yourself protected, but still allowing the beauty in, still allowing yourself to be showered with the good things in life. Um, I don't even know what more to say about this. It's maybe these boundaries are about, because you're leveling up, because you're tapping more into how you communicate through using your intuition and having that direct connection to your higher power. You are putting boundaries into place that weren't there before, that are going to help you. This is this is the universe kind of rewarding you for following your inner guidance. We'll just say it's a leveling up. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much. This is a good reading. How interesting. Yeah, let me know if it resonates. Um, Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.